if anyone has a question, we'll bring a mic to them, or get crew involved.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Matt.
First of all, congratulations. That was awesome.
Thank you,
I was
my friend.
hoping that you could tell us a little bit about the script, because what was pretty impressive watching this was, I came into this with very little knowledge, and I was expecting your standard clear-cut horror film. But what was very surprising was that it was actually a very nice character development. The way that you wrote those 4 characters was quite nice, and I would like to know what went into that process.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it was, my main intention was to have more of a, not your average or general thriller that, has these kind of two-dimensional characters. I wanted it to almost slip into a drama where we got to know the characters. We had that, fly on the wall feeling, especially following the paths and the journey of the antagonists, and just what possessed them to make all these terrible decisions that led them to what happened. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to say that this film was influenced by kind of like Straw Dogs and In Cold Blood, and I was really, I'm a huge fan of Coen Brothers, and I wanted it to be something that you could really sink your teeth into the characters and also feel realistic. And there's comedy in it as well. There's awkward moments that you just you feel uncomfortable because you could relate to being in that situation. Obviously not how it escalates, but What do you think?
Hi, Rick here. What was the best moment when you were filming this, and what was the worst?
Oh, nice.
That should be for each one of you.
Yeah, let's make that for all of us up here. Well, for me, the best moment was probably when we wrapped in New Hampshire. Not wrapped the entire film, but just New Hampshire, because it was we shot for 12 days in New Hampshire, and then we had a couple of weekends in Rhode Island that we got footage, and there was, of course, like reshoots and pickup days, little things that we had to get. But the New Hampshire shoot was huge, and it was just very challenging. And when we finished and actually felt like we got everything we needed, it was just a huge weight lifted and such an accomplishment, because all these amazing people came together to help our project, to help make this be a movie that it deserves to, a good film that I think it is what it came out to be.
Great film.
Thank you. Well, how about you, Scout? What was your best and worst?
Oh, you didn't say.
Oh, I didn't say the low.
Getting shot.
What's the low? The low is probably just many different obstacles that I ran into, especially after shooting and post-production, realizing, oh my God, we can't do this, we don't have enough money, or I don't know how to make this happen, and just, it never ends. I mean, movie making is extremely difficult when you have limited funds, but no matter the lows that I ran into, it always worked out in the end, so. Especially with all the support that I've had. It was great. Yeah, how about you, Scout? What's your high and low?
High, sitting on David Pridemore's lap.
Of course, why wouldn't you?
Low, sitting on David Pridemore's lap.
Perfect answer.
Yeah, so there was, we shot an alternate ending actually, where Penny shoots Ryan. So that was really cool, because I was like killing someone on screen, which is neat.
Yeah.
And then I remember I got super embarrassed because they were like, come up with a funny one-liner, and my first thought was to shoot him and then say, "Penny for your thoughts."
Right.
I remember Michael Clemens saying, I don't know if that's the line we want to go. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Better have a tape.
Our DP actually told her to do that.
He did,
And
yes.
myself and the producers were not aware, and we were like, why does she keep blowing these takes and saying these random lines? What's happening?
But that was cool. That was fun, and also embarrassing.
Yeah.
Overall, the whole. I always say
Great.
that I've never been on a more like just chill and welcoming set. Everybody wanted to be there. Everybody, it was a cool movie, and getting to see it on the big screen. That's where it belonged.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't know we were making a comedy, right? It's so funny on the big screen. My best day was day one when we started, I think. Although I just think it was fun too. Like, just, I think that was the drive-by scene where Ro was stuck in the lake.
Yeah.
Whatever,
That's a
whatever.
cool
lake.
shot. That's a cool shot.
Yeah, well.
Because it was our first shot of the movie. We had some tough times in the rain, out in the woods. We all had to huddle around while an hour of rain went by. Sorry to bring that up.
We hit every element of weather there could be. It snowed at one point even, and yeah, it was crazy.
So we did the throw up scene earlier in the day in the hot tub, and then we had to drain it and put cold water for our scene. So we were like barely, I'm like hiding under the water, and it snowed that night. But
Yeah.
those are some tough elements. I'm like spitting on a thing, sucker and succotash. I had 3 oxygens. I do stand-up comedy. I would never want to be an actor. Just throw that out there now. But did I do 2? I did 2, right?
Did you do the low? The low is the weather?
The weathering. So. Seeing you get shot was a huge day. Remember we were all cheering?
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Like, they had like 2 takes, and the first one was like, I guess we could use that a little bit. And the second take, he nailed it, and it was amazing.
We got a great reaction from the crowd on that. That was awesome.
Was that our late friend, Skippy?
Yeah, oh yeah. Well,
So I'd like to
Skippy
say-
did a lot of the work, yeah, and Desiree Carpenter.
Desiree was there.
Yeah. We love Skippy.
Skippy is
He was
there.
here. Yep.
This for you, buddy.
On that note. Yeah, I was wondering the significance of 2013 being the year. I noticed that it wasn't based off of any real characters, so I was wondering the significance of it.
I think I chose 2013. It was not, there was no major significance. It was like, I wanted it to be a little dated, but not, it wasn't gonna be an 80s or 90s film. And then I think I just picked 2013 because that was like the year I got married. And I was thinking of Ro and Sean and, their relationship. So I was just like, 2013, but yeah.
More questions, come on now.
Anyone else?
Just filmmakers in the house.
Just to let you guys know, we got about 10 minutes.
All right, I can do a lot in 10 minutes.
I'm telling you.
So the question I always like to ask filmmakers and actors and such is, what are you doing next? Because it's always important.
You guys go first.
Oh, great. Okay, we're going left to right, right to left to right. So I just did a baseball movie called Ephus. That's how you pronounce it. And it's kind of set on like real time. It was 2 teams playing against each other for the last time on a specific field. And I play a drunken pitcher living in his van, which is the quietest stretch.
Big stretch.
And we had the spaceman Bill Lee makes an appearance on that, so it's gonna be a good movie. And also, there's a movie I did, Any Day Now, last year. I think it'll be out any day now. No, just joking, just joking. That's based on the heist, the famous painting that got stolen. I play the forger. And I'm playing a KK character, but whatever. Throw that in there. Moving on.
Did I just, no, okay, that shut my mic off.
No, it's fine. Turn the volume up.
So I have a few Lifetime movies coming out, one of them being called Secrets at the Museum, the other one is called Deadly Destination. Those should be coming out within the next couple months. And then I do have an Amazon movie out right now. It's a Christmas movie if you want to do the whole like Christmas while it's worn out thing. But I play Vanessa Angel from Kingpin, her younger self in her flashback scenes, which was very cool to do. Yeah, then I did. I was in Johnny and Clyde with Megan Fox. That I did more behind the scenes stuff, but they threw me in one scene. They let Eileen shoot me.
Nice.
And then my sister and I are doing a podcast right now. It's called See You Next Thursday.
Ooh, excellent.
At least it's not
It's a long
the
one.
other day.
No, that day was taken. And I'm writing a screenplay. Thank you, Dad. Yes. I'm writing.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys working.
Trying to keep going.
We have a short film that just went into the festival circuit called Time, Space, Motion, and Kissing. That was based on a play that we had performed, and I loved it so much that I wanted to make it into a short. And we did it all in one shot to try and, keep with the theatrical performance style. And so that we'll be releasing at some point. And we also have another feature in the works that my partner in crime, Mark Fogarty, he's my, he and Nick Mazanovich here are my JL Pictures partners, and Mark and I collaborated on this next script that the title right now is Enjoy Your New Home, and it's another thriller, but kind of dark comedy, black comedy, thriller, definitely up in the ante a little bit from The Killers Next Door, but yeah, we're in the very beginning stages of trying to find funding and go into pre-production for that, but
Which is where all of you come in.
yeah.
We're gonna have a little hat as you
So
leave.
please buy more t-shirts.
Empty your pockets.
Hello. So I have two questions. So the film's based in 2013. Do you think that the couple in the film would still be going strong today? Because they seemed a bit turbulent. They didn't seem very happy with each other.
That's,
And also, what advice do you have for young filmmakers, actors, anybody that wants to get into the biz in Rhode Island?
Well, the first question, that's funny because we had multiple options for how we were going to end it, and there actually in this film there was, and this happens in every movie, but there was a lot of scenes that didn't make the cut, that had to go on the chopping block not because they, just because they didn't need to be there. We realized in trying to keep within kind of 90 minutes and keep strong pacing. But there was a lot more backstory on Roe and Sean, and we kind of decided to shift into focusing primarily on the two antagonists anyway. But Roe and Sean, had this kind of tumultuous relationship. They were more on the rocks to the point where we had even considered having the very end of the movie when you see them in the car, where Sean would just say, "So you want to get a divorce?" And she was just going to say, "Yeah, sure." And it was going to be like this mutual amicable, like, this isn't going to work out. But we ended up choosing them not saying anything and just having the hand holding and end on a high note, because they went through a lot, and I think Sean's character was kind of a wimpy pushover, to say the least, throughout most of the film. But yeah, he does kind of redeem himself, and so I think it felt right to have them stick it out in the end. But
You took a shot well.
yeah.
I wasn't a very good gunsmith.
But it worked perfect. And then as far as aspiring filmmakers, I don't know, there's so much to it as far as, but I just think the biggest thing is having the drive and the patience and just not giving up, create, meet people who are trying to do the same thing as you, collaborate. Like, I couldn't have done any of this without this incredible team behind me, and just meeting new people who were willing to point me in the right direction, and watch a lot of movies. If you want to be a filmmaker, watch a lot of movies and just keep learning. You're always going to keep learning, but yeah, I'd say the biggest thing is to just find the right people you want to work with, and everything will fall into place.
So we got about 2.5 minutes left. I think Josh, take a quick question.
Awesome. Thank you guys for
Thanks,
being
guys.
that.
Hi, Mike. It's Dana Goodman.
Hi, Dana, she made it.
Hey, I made it. I'm super proud of you and the whole entire crew. The movie was awesome.
Thank you to the crew that are in attendance, by the way. We got like 5 of them there. Thank you, sorry.
Ooh, it's okay. You were super creepy. And that's actually my question is, and this has been eating away at me since the beginning of the film, was it a strategic choice that Danny did not snarl when he tried to pet her? Because a dog should know.
Well, we
I'm
actually.
that good of an actor.
Are you talking about when he petted her in the car?
In the car.
Yeah, so we had
First
to,
met.
we added a little tiny snarl in there that was added in post because Danny is my dog in real life and she would never snarl at anyone. She's the nicest dog on earth and she loved Mr. Pridemore.
Uh-huh.
And she's not that good of an actor, so.
No, I
you
know it's like a tiny snarl, but I was like,
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
I know.
Should we wrap that up?
Yeah,
Good to go?
thank you guys. Thank
All
you
right.
guys for coming.
Thank you, guys. This was an amazing night, and couldn't have happened without you. Really appreciate you coming.
How about Michael LoCicero's movie, everyone? Let's hear it one more time.
How to be right.